Hey guys, Dane here with Gulch Hay Farms. Again, welcome to the channel. I just wanted to give you a fair warning on this video here. I was having some technical difficulties as far as the audio is concerned. Microphone was acting up. I don't know. Got new components coming in to try to fix the issue. Wasn't going to post the video, but then I was like, you know what? Take some time to make these, and I figured y'all don't want to miss out. So here it is. Please don't be mad at me. I promise I'm getting it fixed. Hopefully this stuff comes in soon. So, try to give us a thumbs up anyway, even though the audio kind of sucks, but thanks. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dane, and if you're new here, this is Gulch Hay Farms, and we're glad you're here. Today, we're kind of in a little bit of a predicament here. We're spraying in San Marcos, as you saw in our last video, and we're getting ready to, well, I happened to be spraying the other day, and after I put a tank out, we noticed that the rear rock shaft seal, which is underneath the 3-point on the transmission on these John Deeres, was leaking, dripping. So we're just like, I guess we'll have to watch hydraulic fluid so we can get this job done. Well, we filled up the tank and then headed back to where we keep the equipment on that place. And when I got out of the tractor, it was a steady stream of hydraulic fluid coming out of there. So that's no good. So we're going to use the old Mighty Mahindra here and load it up, and we're going to put it on our new trailer to see how that goes. So. Good. Kind of in a hurry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing chained down. And I don't even know, I've never chained down on this one before. Bumper looks good. Whew, still out of shape. All right, got her all tied down, ready to rock and roll. See how the new trailer does. Sitting pretty good. Not too much tongue weight. It's probably not. I mean, really, the trailer only weighs like 3,500, 4,000 pounds, and the tractor's 12, so 15,000. That's not too bad. Well, we made it, and I'll tell you what, I am a fan of this trailer. Sorry, I gotta dodge some limbs coming in here, but talk about a light pull compared to one of them 40-footers. I mean, the 40-foot trailer alone probably adds 6,000 pounds to what this thing does alone, and then of course add the tractor. Again, if you're unfamiliar with this trailer, I did a few videos back when we received it. I think it was like January. I'll put a link up here. But this is a Falcon trailer. I ordered it from a guy named Brett Hawkins out of Carthage, Texas. Give him a call if you're interested. But it's a low boy, 96 inches wide inside the frames. That's why this tractor is able to fit on there. It is over width, but for agricultural use in Texas, it's perfectly legal. It has 3 7,000-pound axles and pretty solid build. Again, it's only, I think, 3,500 pounds or 3,600. Or he sent me the scale ticket. I forgot what it was, but needless to say, it's definitely less than half of those 40 foot. So when you're doing easy pulls like this, so much better. That truck barely ran 205 degrees the whole time. Just chugging away. I didn't even have to downshift on hills or anything. Just getting it. So, anyway, we'll go get it unloaded. We'll see what kind of damage is done. See how much oil leaked out of that transmission on that truck. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Sorry, I said truck. We'll see how much oil leaked out of the transmission on that tractor. Hopefully it wasn't too much. We'll refill it. I have a little bit of extra hydraulic fluid. All we need to do is get it on the trailer so we can get it to the mechanic. Sure looks like the spray is working from what I sprayed yesterday. Oh yeah. Damn. Leaked all the way out, I bet. Plumb full. Still dripping out of there. Somewhat of a good sign. But we'll go ahead and refill it. Should have put a bigger jug. We'll go ahead and refill it, put the extra oil I brought in. We'll get it unhooked, and I'll drive it directly onto the trailer, and we'll leave it there. And then we might have to do the same thing. I'll try to figure out a way to catch the oil while I'm spraying, or maybe it won't leak that bad because it looks like it's just dripping right now. But then again, the whole transmission could be empty, so I don't know. It does not look like there's that much on the ground, so hopefully it was a slow leak after we saw it streaming out, but it was coming out pretty good, so no telling. Whew, I gotta sneeze. But when you know it, as soon as I unhooked it, it stops leaking. That drawbar is tied to the rock shaft, which I think it all works. It's like load sensing, so I'm not sure how it works within the tractor, but I know that it is tied to that rock shaft. And so ever since we got the load off of that drawbar with all that water in there, I think it relieved pressure on the seals, and it was able to seal up enough. And it's probably been bad for a long time, and the reason we haven't seen it in a while is because we cut with this tractor, and our mower it hooks up to the 3-point rather than the drawbar, and so that's probably why it hardly ever leaked. I mean, we noticed it did leak before, then it stopped, and we never put 2 and 2 together that we changed the hookup in the back of that tractor. So needless to say, we still needed this tractor, or else we wouldn't have been able to finish this field. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it hooked up, and we'll start spraying. Oh, okay, well, officially done spraying. Mahindra did good, sprayer did good. No complaints. Covering some ground with a 60-foot boom, it's nice. I think I've covered between yesterday and today about 75, 88, probably 80 acres. But anyway, yeah, I didn't hardly leak anymore at all. Crazy. But anyway, I got to get this thing chained down into the house, and I'm going to take it to the mechanic in the morning and call it good. Alrighty. All chained down. This tractor's significantly heavier than that Mahindra is. So yeah, let's see how it does. But should do the trick. Just taking a few minutes out of my work day to drop this tractor off at the mechanic so he can fix those rock shaft seal leaks. We're just about at the mechanics. God, this is such an easy pull compared to what I'm normally used to pulling this tractor on with one of those big 40 foots. It's night and day as far as weight's concerned. Well, we just left the mechanics. Good guy, old school mechanic. Used to work on a bunch of old John Deere iron, 20, 30, 40, 50 series John Deeres. Him and his guy who works for him, they are very knowledgeable. So I spent some time picking their brains. But anyway, still a nasty day out. Hopefully we'll get some rain out of it instead of just this mistiness. But we'll get back to spraying as soon as we can. We'll see probably tomorrow or maybe the next day. We'll be out there spraying. Awesome trailer. Awesome blossom sauce. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's a few days later. We've been doing some spraying out here and there. So I'm gonna take the Mahindra and go ahead and get it filled up, and then, I mean, it's like a mile walk, so I'm gonna have to walk all the way back because I am meeting the guy to finally sell my transfer tank that came with my Ford. And then, if we are able to spray today, which I hope we are, I did bring the Ford, we're gonna tow it. We're gonna tow heavy with it. Heavier. This Mahindra's not as heavy. Obviously the sprayer's not too bad. It should be a pretty good load for that Ford, so we'll see how it does. Hopefully the wind dies down. My wife would be so proud about me getting my steps in. Counting them. See how many. How about that exercisation, you know what I'm saying? My truck's right over there. Well, it's officially too windy this evening. It's actually dying down out here, but it's gusting up pretty good, and we don't want to take a chance. So we'll come back in the morning and knock it out, and then we'll be able to haul everything back. Next day, Dad got here early and was able to put out that poison before the wind picked up again. We had a little front come through. We had a high of 96 degrees yesterday. Felt like 100. And today the high is only 85. So that was a pretty hot day for this time of April. But anyway, we'll get this truck hooked up. We are pulling with the Ford today to see what it's all about. Rusty balls. We'll see how the old Ford does today. This is the first heavy haul with it. Not too heavy though. I guess 25,000 total. See if it squats it. That's not bad. Not squatting it yet. I do have a 2.5 inch leveling kit on the front, and I have those timber bump stops. I'm sure we're going to squat it a little though. We'll see.
Not much. Not bad for your first time. Little tractor though.
Got it up there first try. Right, Dad? Right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all chained on, strapped down, ready to roll. Maiden voyage with the 2017 Ford F-250, over 20,000 pounds. I'm curious to see how this thing pulls. I haven't been like overly impressed with the low end power, but I can't really speak accurately until I've pulled it, so I know what these trucks can do. I know they have a lot of power on the top end, but I'm curious to see how it does getting loads going and whatnot. But alrighty, moment of truth. First time on the road with it. We have to go back about a mile to get off this place. It's going. That's 30 miles an hour already. Yeah, these transmissions nowadays in these new trucks, they do a fantastic job as far as downshifting, shifting at the right times. And let's see what she's got. Here we are, hammering down. Foot to the floor. 25, 30, 35. Shifting around 3,000 RPMs, a little over. 45. 55. Not too shabby. Well, I must say I'm impressed. Truck's running good and cool. We came up that big hill, and I didn't get it on the camera. I was just kind of focusing and see what it was doing. It's just a complete different ballgame hauling with an automatic. I haven't hauled with an automatic since I've owned. That was before this channel even started. I had a Dodge Dually 3500 in 2016, and it was a pulling son of a gun, automatic of course. And that was a pulling truck right there. And I got the 4500, and you got the man's mission in there, as V-Belt always says. And that's a pulling dude too, man. I mean, you just have more control. You have more feel of what the motor's doing and whatnot, and how it's handling the load. So back to, going back up that hill back there, I mean, the transmission shifted down probably twice, but it maintains speed and it's quiet. Man, it's quiet. I didn't even know, I was like, oh man, it just downshifted, but handled it fine. I mean, it got after it. So overall impressed. It's just a nice, comfortable ride too. Quiet. I don't have to turn my music all the way up. Kind of have it murmuring in the background, singing along. And those Timbren bump stops, I'll see if I can put a link in the description or post a picture of them or something on the screen here. But I figured they'd be sitting on those timber and bump stops and it'd be a lot rougher ride, but heck, it's pretty good. I would highly recommend those to people who don't want to do like a full airbag and compressor system. I gave them a shot because they were cheap, and heck, I might start putting these on all my trucks, even the 4500 if they make them. Well, did pretty good. You hear that DEF pump pumping. So it's squatting it a little, but not too bad. Pretty good load. Truck did great. Bye. Well, we have some time before the dealer closes. It's actually 11 o'clock. They close again today. So we're going to go ahead and grab all of our haying equipment. So we'll go tinker with that for a little bit. It is literally hailing right now. Like pea-sized hail. If you're hitting the... Ah! Might be able to see it on the road. We hooked up the tractor hauler, and we're actually heading to the Vermeer dealership to go pick up our hay equipment. We got a tractor there, the cutter, and the baler. This guy's riding a motorcycle in this stuff. Good God! Woo! I had to park under a tree. This is getting western. My dad passed me up. I wonder if he can go park under a tree. Look at all that hail on the ground. Ow! That's a bad idea. My God. I guess it's clearing out up here. That's good. Oh my God. Oh, pop. I have to get out and do an inspection. Yeah, he stopped for a look. I don't blame him. That was crazy. That's the most hail I've ever driven in. There she is in all its glory. Fortune's getting a workout today. That's all we have today, folks. Got a little taste of the tractor hauler in action. Worked good, right? We're excited to use that this season. That's going to save us hours, days. And then you got to see the Ford haul heavy. 24-ish thousand pounds probably. I was impressed. Dad's always like, oh, I can't ever feel anything behind this Cadillac here. And I think he's right. Runs good. Pulls good. So anyway, we'll see you later. Bye. Signing out. Later.